You know what the real crime in this movie is? And then play the Jeepers Creepers theme song. Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those bleepers? Dead on arrival if you ask me. Jeepers Creepers Reborn. So Jeepers Creepers Reborn is the newest movie in the Jeepers Creepers franchise. Fourth movie is actually supposed to be a reboot to the franchise and actually the first in a new trilogy of Jeepers Creepers movies. I just got back from seeing the movie at a special Fathom screening, and is this movie good? No. And it's such a shame too, because I know there's a cult following for Jeepers Creepers. I like the first Jeepers Creepers movie. I like the first two, actually. I didn't see the third one because I thought I heard the third one was really shit. Yeah, and now I watch this one, I'm just kind of like, maybe those people are on to something. Maybe they just let this franchise just die. Because this movie was just like, what even is this? I know people that are like, they're making another one of these? No, like, this movie, like, was not good because, first of all, one thing that, like, okay, I know this movie's, like, was plagued because of COVID restrictions. I get it. But when you, like, see the final product, you're just like, did the director, like, show this to his friends? And was just like, this is the money. This is right here. No, because that was what a whole audience full of people, and like half of the movie, like half of them just walked out, and I was like, well, why are they walking out? Let's see where this goes. Finished watching the movie, and I'm like, oh, nah, I saw where it was going. It was going to shit. Good pros and cons, but I believe that Jeepers Creepers Reborn, I don't know when the fuck it's going to be streaming. That's when you should watch it for free. But it's in theaters for the next 3 days. If you want to check it out, here's what you need to know about the movie. Here we go. Adding in the movie, the two main people you're following, okay, they're just okay, but at the same time, it's kind of just like their acting just kind of just goes downhill the further the movie goes. When you first meet them, they're just like, yeah, you know, their boyfriend, girlfriend. I think they sure don't act like it, but they just have like an okay-ish chemistry until the chemistry just kind of just starts going downhill, and the chemistry just fucking gone altogether. They would just be like, they don't seem like they like each other. They might feel like they're like more like acquaintances than actual boyfriend and girlfriend, and they just have like no chemistry. She like she's barely wants to be in the movie. He's pretty much just like, I just want to do this because I can finally put on my resume, I'm in the Jeepers Creepers movie. So there you go with that. As far as the Creeper in the movie goes, he's like barely in it in the first half of the movie, and I don't mind that, but it's also like when he is in the movie in the last half, it's like, okay, he's just kind of doing random wacky shit. It doesn't go in line with what I know the Creeper to do, like I guess we can say now in the original trilogy. Okay, plot in the movie. Okay, the movie opens up, and it opens up with some promise, because it opens up with these two old couple, and they're just driving on the road, stuff like that, and then old Creepster is behind them and shit in his car and shit. It was a throwback to the original movie, and I was like, okay, I like throwback. Let's see where this is going. It's going pretty good. Old couple discovers the Creeper's, you know, secret lair and shit like that with that tube, and they're like, oh, what's down there? That looks fun. My people in horror movies. I still love you, though. Then enters our two main characters we're following, stuff like that. They're going to this, like, Halloween con or some shit or whatever through a series of weird events that end up being in the Creeper's new mansion or some shit, where now the Creepers attack it. See me trying to talk about this movie? Yeah, it's just like, you really be like, what is the plot? Pretty much, Creepers is just here to kill some folks off screen. That's the movie. Pros of the movie? Okay. Pros, fuck. Oh, there was one good kill. Think about that for a second. It was like one good kill that the Creeper did towards like the end of the movie, and it involved him in a sledgehammer or shit, and what he did, I was like, oh, that was really good. Like the other like 2-3 people he kills off screen. And the other weird thing about this movie is the fact that it's like a reboot, but it's also like a requel, because it sort of acknowledges the events of the first movie. There was a point in the movie where it was like the two characters just talking and shit, and she was like, oh, you know, the Creeper and shit, that's just the urban myth. And dude's like, oh, well, no, you know, they made like 3 movies of, no, it was the girl. She said didn't they make like 3 movies about him? He's like, oh, no, that's bullshit. And so it's just like, so did those movies happen, or did the events happen, or was that a movie, or was that nothing? Because they also have props and shit from the original Jeepers Creepers and stuff, like the Creeper mobile and shit like that, even though he just kind of gets it out of nowhere. Little ninja starter shit from Jeepers Creepers 2, like that's in the movie, but it's like how he got them is not like how he got them in the original. Kind of just like props and shit. Prop department was just like, oh yeah, throw them in there, little Jeepers Creeper thing, that's what he uses. How does it fit in the movie? It doesn't matter, just put him in there. Jeepers Creepers, that's what he uses, right? But how does it fit into the movie? Just Jeepers Creepers. Creepers! And then the end of the movie was just really shit because it was just like the movie was trying to introduce some type of cult or some shit, but that just did not work because it never explained it and it didn't pay it off. Oh, that green screen. You thought my green screen looks better than the green screen because there were shots where it was like outside and you could just tell that was green screen. I mean, like the green screen, you're just like, there's not enough lighting on that. It literally looks like you can see like the little green tint coming off of them. Like, that looks so fake. That looks like green screen from like 1998. And it's a 2022 movie. What? Do better. At the end of the day, Jeepers Creepers Reborn was a movie that you absolutely probably even know was coming out. It's a movie that you absolutely do not need to rush to see. There's only like 2 creeper movies that are good. The first and second one. I heard the third one was shit. And now this one can just join it because it ain't good either. That being said, I'm really going to say that Jeepers Creepers Reborn is definitely a 2 out of 10 with me. You're not going to remember it at all. Jeepers Creepers Reborn is in theaters for the next 3 days. It's going to be streaming somewhere. Watch it then, if you care. Everything type below to talk about, and see you guys in the next video. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.